I'm not sure if you've ever even heard about this. It's the Abandoned Infant Protection Act, which is also known as the Safe Haven Law. It was passed in 2007, and Jaacard is the captain and president and director of the AMT Children of Hope Foundation. I never knew this actually existed, Timothy. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
So explain. This is basically legislation that allows a parent to relinquish a child within 30 days of birth.
Correct. Correct. Governor Pataki signed it into law actually in 2000, and it was called the Infant Abandonment Protection Act. My first bill that I was able to get passed was actually in Texas. It was called the Baby Moses Bill. And it took 10 years to go across the entire United States to get all 50 states to get the law passed. We've been very lucky last year. We had 16 relinquishments into the Safe Haven program in New York State alone, and we've rescued over 3,302 babies nationally.
So this is basically somebody has a child, they don't want the child, so they drown the kid, they do something terrible.
Throw them in they throw them in a dumpster. Now, in 1998 and 99, when I wrote the original bills to try to get them passed, and we were averaging 16 babies downstate found dead in dumpsters, and what is known as infanticide. Infanticide is the killing of a baby from birth to 1 year of age. And then there's a category in infanticide where they kill the babies within the first 24 hours. That's known as neonaticide. And that's what we tried to intervene in, because 82.6% of the deaths that were occurring before the laws were put into place would take place within the first 24 hours of birth.
Wow. And you basically want people to know that this exists. This is an act that is there to protect the child, and
correct.
That if you have a baby and it's unwanted, you're not. There are options out there.
Correct. And one of the major reasons why we went up and did the seminar in Utica was that to bring awareness and train the people that are out there, the police departments, the fire departments, the hospitals. So we had a very good response to the seminar. And we started the new project, which is called the Ambulance Signage Program. And since we were there last week, we've had 6 departments up by you actually receive the signs, have the manuals, did the training, and now they're ready that we can use them. We have over 6,000 ambulances in New York State that are participating in the program.
So
it's been successful. Very successful.
So the act basically states that you could relinquish the child within 30 days of birth at any safe place, a police department, hospital, fire station, and there would be no charges against you. It would be as if, you never had the child, right?
Right. And what we try to do also in the Call the Crisis Center is convey to the young woman that she can go into the hospital and give birth. That's where we really want them to really do it.
Yeah.
But when they go in under the name of Jane Doe Hope, and they remain anonymous under the Jane Doe Hope.
Got it. Okay.
And when they leave, Child Protective Services will take custody of the child, and then that child and the medical bills will be taken care of through Medicaid and through the federal Indigent Act. That's out there, so that the hospitals will get reimbursed back for the costs of that. That's one of the main concerns of the hospital staff personnel. And
I'm told too this bill, the Abandoned Infant Protection Act, was Nancy Lorraine Hoffman's bill.
She sponsored my bill way back, and also Harvey Wiesenberg was the other legislator that covered the bill.
Well, clearly this is something that you hear stories, right? And they're rare, but one rare story is just one too many.
Yeah. Now, as I say, last year, the 16 babies that we had, 2 of them were relinquished at firehouses, and the young woman called the crisis centers and then was directed to the Wantor Firehouse. And then there was another one that's up in Medina, up in your area, upstate, where the baby was relinquished there, and it was safely. And
So
and then out of the 16, two of them I actually delivered the babies in the safe house that we have.
Wow. How do people get information on this if they want to know about your organization, what you guys are doing?
Yeah, well, they can go on the internet and they can look it up under the Children of Hope Foundation, under AMT, Children of Hope Foundation, National Safe Haven Alliance, or they can call the hotline, which is the one for New York is 877-796-HOPE, and that would be 877-796-4673.
All right, Timothy, thanks so much for coming on. We appreciate it. And are you going to do this again next year? Will you do another seminar up here? At some time?
I'll be coming back up again. I'm actually doing the New York State Fire Chiefs Convention up in Turning Stone.
Okay.
And so that's what we're going to be doing next.
Good message to get out there, and it's a shame we even have to have a message like this out there, but it has to be done, and we appreciate you out there doing it.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless.
Timothy Jaacard is the guy, and that is the Abandoned Infant Protection Act. Just incredible.